Game on.
essential that Wes Newton puts in a good performance. He's come off the top of his form, been going out very early in a lot of the tour events of late. Just needs to get on that run.
60.
He reached the quarterfinals in Veldhoven, the Dutch Masters, the second European Tour event of the
140.
year, where he lost to Michael van Gerwen, who went on to eventually win the tournament. He did have a bout of tonsillitis earlier in the year, which
81.
caused him to withdraw from the UK Open.
$140.
Well, a good solid start to the first leg from Newton against the throw, 2 140s. Yes, he come bottom of the Premier League, which weren't for the second year running, I have to say. So the Premier League is
85.
not something, and we talk so often about the Premier League, how it can ruin a player, and I think it was the start of the downfall of Mark Webster. You know, people don't admit it, but we see it at close
57.
quarters, and the problem is you're playing that every Thursday. It ain't as if the next Thursday you can get a bit of a lucky draw to get on the run. You can't. There's another brilliant player going to absolutely, you know, kick you behind it the next week.
Yes, it can be relentless if things aren't going well for you.
140.
Up and down the country, playing in those big venues. If you're getting tonked every week, it's going to take its toll.
94. Bernd Roith 135.
Well, he's gone with that 25-60 bullseye. He's missed the 25, but he's going to sort it up.
115. Bernd Roith requires 70.
Well, he went for a 20 there and just over pitch, but 70 here now. Now double 8 to wrap this first leg up, I should say. Now right across to the fours.
62.
And that's where Wes has been letting himself down of late. I mean, those were a long way off the target. You know, we do appreciate that it is the first leg and it's the first game up there for Wes, but, you know, we talk about the strength in depth, and if you mess up,
16.
you know, you're going to get punished. Bernd certainly is best up there.
Yes, it made a bit of a mess of that.
Huge on the first leg. Wes Newton.
And Newton was there to take the
Leg
first
Wes
leg
to throw first.
against the throw then. And not the most auspicious starts from either player, but what counts is that figure in the corner of the screen. Legs 1-0. Wes Newton leads. And the winner of this match, we know, will play Dean Winstanley in the third round. Dean Winstanley has
41.
earned a bye. He was due to play Michael van Gerwen this evening, but with Michael van Gerwen pulling out with that ankle injury, we saw that little video message
140.
from Michael from his home, sent from his phone, apologising for missing out.
Well, I had a message, Mike. I've got to tell you about this. A message from someone on Twitter saying, would Winstanley have rather played the game? Let me think about that one. Absolutely not. If you're going to get a bye to the next round of a decent sized tournament, you say
95.
thank you very much and you can stay at home again, Michael. I suppose there is the thing of, you know, you go on and win a tournament and you've had a bye in a certain round, but who cares? There's an old saying, there's no room on the trophy for comment.
Yes, the last 16 places worth £2,000. The prize money rising up to £20,000 for the winner on tomorrow night. The runner-up will get £8,000.
And for you anoraks that do follow the darts and follow the rankings, we do understand that by getting a bye obviously gives someone ranking points that has not really been earned. But we've looked at that side of things and it absolutely makes no difference to the world match play coming up. So just to put those people's minds at rest.
Bernd Roith 160.
So don't forget the match play coming up in July. Tickets, a few tickets still available. Up there in the Winter Gardens in Blackpool.
Yes, always a good week with the sun shining. A lot of people combine it with a week's holiday up there by the seaside. 8-8 then for Newton to go 2-0 up.
Game shot on the second leg. Wes Newton.
Just snuck it in there.
Third leg is Bernd to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, good start from Newton, and that's exactly what he wanted. Got away with the first leg a little bit, got a bit of luck, but that's all you need to get you going.
100.
Yeah, Blackpool, if you ask the players, it's one of the tournaments they all love. The World Championships is the one to win, we appreciate that, but they do enjoy
140.
Blackpool, some great golf courses around Blackpool, and I'm sure the pro and a couple of his friends from Fleetwood have enjoyed the darts as we will enjoy the golf course.
140.
Royal Lytham. That's up that way, isn't it?
Yeah,
Lytham St Anne's.
It's literally a mile and a half down the coast from
That's
Blackpool,
Yeah.
97.
where the British Open was last year.
Well, Bernd Roith certainly not being
180.
overawed here at all at the Salzburg Arena.
100. Bernd require 81.
Doesn't need to go the bullseye route. He wants 62. He should go the treble 10. Well, he wants, yeah, double 13 you want, Bernd.
55.
It's an unusual way of going because, you know, all right, we know he went the 12 because Wes had, you know, 164, which you can go out on. But sometimes, you know, leaving that double 13, not that
100.
a double you use all the
Bernd
time.
require 26.
And the trouble he has now, if he goes inside with that first dart, well, he's
Yeah,
put it
he's on the
straight
third
in the
leg.
middle, so
Third rule. Fourth leg
that
is
took
Wes
that
to throw
problem
first.
out of the equation.
Yeah, it's a leg on the board for Roith, hitting a ton 80 in that leg as well.
100.
He did make one appearance in the World Championships back in 2011, where he played Dennis Priestley.
81.
And Dennis the Menace did win that game. Bernd then went on to tour school in 2012 and earned his tour card.
96.
One of his biggest scalps was last year, beating Justin Pipe in the UK Masters. And then was narrowly beaten by Mensur Suljovic 6-5 in the next round.
60.
Yes, Justin Pipe, another player that's just slipping down the rankings a bit, losing his form. Of course, when you start that slide, the pressure
180.
accumulates on you. Wes Newton fires in his first maximum. A good strong leg of darts here from Newton with the throw.
100. Wes require 125.
Doesn't need to go. He may still go the 25 route, which he does. Bullseye. Will he go 25 bullseye? No.
85.
Yes, Justin Pipe beaten by Vincent van der Voort this afternoon, the first match on stage. Van der Voort looking very good this weekend.
140. Wes require 40.
And he'll take on either Brendan Dolan or Ben Ward,
Game shot on the fourth leg. Wes Newton.
which is our final game of the
Fifth leg is
afternoon
Bernd to throw
session
first.
here,
Game on.
as Newton restores that two-leg advantage over the man from Germany.
100.
Coming next should be a cracker as well. John Park taking on Mervyn King.
100.
And then, as I say, Brendan Dolan against Ben Ward ending the afternoon session. The evening session kicking off with Kim Huybrechts, the number 6 seed, against another European qualifier.
83.
Just like Bernd Roith here, came through on Thursday night, Benito van der Pas of the Netherlands.
Well, we see the stats there. Wes Newton,
60.
pretty tidy, just under the 100 average and just over 112 on the first 9. That's pretty consistent. Bernd Roith, overall average above the first 9, and for obvious reasons. It just means that he's checking out extremely well.
81.
Because if you mess around on doubles, you don't have a great overall average.
Yeah, he's been getting down, even on the legs he's lost, Bernd. He's normally been waiting there poised on a finish when Newton has checked out.
$59.
The thing is, if you haven't got a good first 9 dart average, you're always waiting on your opponent to miss darts to doubles to give you a chance to win legs. You're never going to win them really, you know, on merit. Of course, you're always opening yourself up to being broken on your throat
100.
too easily.
$97.
But Roith then with a good chance then to make it 3-2. 20 for tops. Can he sneak it in past that one?
58.
No, he couldn't.
Wedge require 109.
Well, a wild first dart from Wes Newton means he cannot check out.
41. Wedge require 20.
And to be quite honest, you know, the top professionals on form will be really confident of those shots at just over the 100. But Bernd just taking his time. Double 10. Double 10 it is for Bernd Roith.
Bernd Roith. Six-legged West throw first.
Puts leg 2 on the board for him. He still trails Wes Newton by a leg. But Wes Newton has that all-important breaker throw.
59.
Well, the last 2 matches have both gone to the 11th and deciding legs. Could this one be doing the same? It's certainly another match that's shaping up nicely for this crowd here on this Saturday afternoon at the Salzburg Arena. And wherever you're watching us around the world online and at livepdc.tv.
93.
The third and fourth leg, impressive from both men with 13 darters, but
99.
other than that,
Yeah, leg 5, Wes Newton won't be happy with losing a leg on 20 darts. I know Roith threw first in that leg, so Wes would have only thrown 18 darts, but he still would expect to do better in that leg. But it's also, you know, again, Wes's first
140.
match up there. He's the one who's a little bit edgy. Just need to find what your form's going to be like. And on these 3 darts, not bad.
177.
good stuff from Newton, puts him in the driving seat in this 6th leg, but that's a great pressure shot just at the right time from the German.
$62. Bernd requires 62.
I'd have thought that Wes would have stayed on that treble 20 with the second dart. He needed to get the check out. The treble 20 was a better guide than going for that bullseye. But now Roith on double 16, but Newton will return
40.
for that double top.
Game shot 6 leg. Wes Newton. 7-legged Bernd to throw first. Game on.
So a 2-leg advantage for the 3rd time in this match for Wes Newton. But Roy here needs to keep plugging away, and you never know, especially kicking off with a ton 40 like that. $140.
Well, the stats, nothing to really shout home about. But the all-important figure
140.
is that Wes Newton's got 4 legs to Roith's 2 on the board.
$59. $100.
Yes, Bernard, one of 8 European qualifiers who took part in the qualifying tournament here on Thursday night. There are also 4 host nation qualifiers from each country we visit on the European Tour. He's scratching his head.
I think you'll find that leaves double 14. At least it did when I used to play. I don't know if they've moved it at all. Or
I think it flummoxed him hitting the treble rather than the single, but he has got time to mop up that double 14.
But he did the sensible thing, Mike, was stand back, you know, so he made sure he didn't miscount. Sometimes, you know, you've got numbers in your head and all of a sudden the wrong double had come up. He weren't going to make that mistake.
That's a great marker. That's not so good. That's too far the other way. And Newton, his last visit, really put some pressure on the shot, and yes, now 5-3 up, and with the darts in hand here, 5-2 up I should say, and with the throw, looking to get the job done, and then prepare for that 3rd round clash
60.
Against Dean Winstanley tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not been a scintillating performance from Wes
60.
Newton, but he's, you know, done what he's had to do. You know, the checkouts are 45%, that's reasonable. Bernd has made it quite easy for him on a couple of
121
legs when he's broke the throw. But you need that little bit of luck, especially in the first game. You never find many real scintillating first games, although Michael Smith was exceptional.
140.
Yes, Michael Smith called the bully boy, and he really did bully David Pallett off the stage. A 6-0 win yesterday. Michael Smith taking on Peter Snakebite Wright. That's their last match of the evening here on 2nd round day of the Austria Darts Open from Salzburg.
41. $100.
So a chance for a potential 14 darter for victory for Wes Newton. And he was being pushed
60
by the German qualifier. But 20 would leave double top for the match for Newton, and he does it.
And the match, Wes Newton.
A 6-2 win. Wes Newton then through to face Dean Winstanley tomorrow. Coming up next on stage, the penultimate match of the afternoon session sees the 3-times world champion John Park from Canada take on the number 11 seed Mervyn King.
Erfolg über Bernd Roith. Der Favorit setzt sich damit durch und wir haben keinen deutschen Starter mehr hier im Turnier. Well, congratulations. A solid start, a solid match, right?
Yeah, I'm happy with the win. It was okay. It was a good game. You know, it was a closer game than 6-2 really. But you know, he scored well. Just missed a few doubles at crucial times and let me in. But you know, I'm happy to take the chances. It's a win, 6-2. It's a good game. I'm happy.
And now you're going to play a good friend of you, Dean Winstanley. He had a good day, a day off, because Michael van Gerwen didn't show up. Difficult one. I saw the head-to-head. You've never beaten him on PDC circuit.
He's never beaten me. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, he's a very lucky man at the minute. Michael's not turned up, but you know, that's not Dean's fault. He's through, so I guess it's my lucky day, playing Dean rather than Michael.
How is life as a husband? You got married this year?
Yeah, I got married last month. Nothing's changed really. I just get a bit more stick on the phone, but yeah, life's good for me at the minute. I have 2 beautiful children and a lovely wife as well now, so all's good. Just need a title to go with it.
See you tomorrow again. Thank you very much. Wes Newton, the Warrior. Er sagt, es war nicht so glatt, wie das Ergebnis es darstellt mit diesem 6:2. Bernd hat ein gutes Match gespielt, er ist froh, durch zu sein. Ein solider Auftritt, Average so um die 95. Ein gutes erstes Match von ihm. Und er spielt jetzt gegen seinen Kumpel, wirklich einen seiner engsten Freunde auf dem Circuit, gegen Dean Winstanley. Zum 4. Mal gegen ihn. Dean Winstanley hat ihn noch nicht einmal bezwingen können. Winstanley hat ja davon profitiert, dass Michael van Gerwen rausgezogen hat und er also damit automatisch in die 3. Runde hineingekommen ist. Das wird das Match morgen sein. Wes Newton hat in diesem Jahr vor einem Monat geheiratet und er sagt, das ist wunderbar. Sie haben 2 Kinder mit seiner Frau Stacy. Es läuft gut beim Warrior. Ihn erleben wir also morgen wieder. Vorletzte Partie dieser Session, das Match des 3-maligen Weltmeisters John Part gegen Mervyn King.